Medium, I can't understand this. So she expresses this out in the form of gesture as well as the word. It's like all being tied, all being bound. So it is a 360 degree. The gesture also shows you the 360 degree, that there is something wrapping, there is something binding, and in that the muscle becomes tense. The whole muscle is so tense and cramped up, bound, tied. And what is the opposite of that is to be free, to loosen up, she says. This is the core issue. This is the main theme of the Euphorbiaceae family, which, unlike the Anacardiaceae, where the idea is about stiffness, the idea is about being stiff and tight, where you just can't move. The movement is linear movement and it is 180 degree flexion extension. Whereas for the Euphorbiaceae, it is a circular axis on which the entire entire body is totally wrapped up, tied up, bound up. This is the core difference between that. Whereas that of the Cactaceae, the idea is to shrink. It is from all direction, but to shrink and make it small. And the opposite of that is to expand and have no limits. And for that of Cruciferaceae, the whole idea that comes up is that in my flow there is an hindrance, there is an obstruction, there is something that is stopping, there is a barrier, and this barrier needs to be crossed over. Either break it or diverge it, or go from above or go from below. This is the idea for the Cruciferaceae, so that they can get a free, fluidy flow of their space in a linear direction. So most of them will use this idea about river. Most of them will use this idea about bike riding, where the speed breakers act as a barrier. The speed breaker stops their pace, stops their speed, and therefore they would prefer to go on a highway or a four-way or a broadway where there is no hindrance, where there is no stoppage, and there is a smooth flow. This is the difference that we can see from the Euphorbiaceae to that of Cactaceae, to that of Euphorbiaceae, to that of Anacardiaceae. The different mode of their life sensitivity and their function, what they desire to do or what they actually want in life.